Victory Friday. It's Victory Friday, baby. What's going on, Eagles Nation? What's going on, Knuckles family? Yo, Victory Friday, man. It feels good. Feels great. I mean, it doesn't feel pretty, but you still feel good with the dub, no matter the end results. And before I get into the game, Eagles and Giants games, they always end up like this. Majority of the time, majority of the time of when we face the Giants, it is always a close game. Like, despite even during our Super Bowl run, we were clearly the better team. Like, now, the first time we faced them, that third game, it was a very close game. We were still getting our feels of who we were then. But then, towards the end of the season, I think it was the last away game, and we had to win that game to get a bye. It was a very close game. It came down to the last play. You know what I mean? Like I said, Eagles and Giants games are always close. Like the record, no matter who's the better team, it's just like that. But yeah, man, shout out to the Eagles for winning this must-win game and proving me wrong. Because if you saw me on Twitter, I said, "Yo, this game is over." Like after that touchdown by Sterling Shepard, I'm like, "Yo, this game's over right now." Like I just don't see it coming back. But that play, that deep pass to Hightower, like that was the spark right there. Like that was the needed spark. You get a touchdown, which, by the way, man, dude, I don't know. I might be. This part should be for last, but I called my friend Pat, which are going to talk about the game later tonight and the upcoming future of the season. But I can't take it anymore with Peterson's play calling. Like, it is just by all means awful. Like, it's bad, man. Like, it is that. Like, first of all, I don't know why you're doing a quarterback read with your quarterback, like with the read option. Like, he's not Lamar Jackson. You try to have him run up the middle instead of using his arms. Well, using his legs first and his arms. Like, to tear up the two-point conversions, going for it on fourth down when you could clearly just kick the field goal. Speaking of field goals, Jake Elliott, man, I've been telling y'all, I haven't been a fan of this dude. I haven't. He's been inconsistent. One day he's good, one day he's bad. It's like, bro, you missed a 50-something yard field goal against the Steelers, which honestly I knew he was going to make it. And then, you couldn't make a 29-yard field goal. Even like after the defense getting that turnover, you couldn't capitalize off of that. So we could have been ahead in this game. Had Jake Elliott made that field goal, had Doug Peterson kick the field goal instead of just going for it on fourth down, because I'm like, see, this offense looking shaky right now. Let's just get the points, just go for the field goal. And then, there's been plenty of times we were in the red zone. Now, granted, Wentz threw an interception. It was a terrible interception. I don't know why he would do that, but despite all that, though, I mean, Wentz still bounced back. Like, he once again, put the team on his back. The last seconds, like, it was like 5 minutes left or 6 minutes left. I can't remember, but, like, it wasn't a whole lot of time, but it was enough time to get that lead. And, oh, my God, man. I mean, y'all gotta put respect on Carson Wentz's name, man. Like two back-to-back fourth quarter comebacks against the Ravens defense. He didn't do a fourth quarter comeback in the Steelers game, but he still kept us close in that game. Now here with the Giants, with the last drive, and granted, once again, that two-point conversion was just, that play was just awful. Like, people want to keep on saying, that that the NFC is weak and whatnot, but like, this is what I don't think enough people are bringing this up. People have to bring up Doug Peterson and his play call. I just feel as though nobody's talking about that but us Eagles fans. Like, we all see that, his play calling is just pushing us back. Like, like I said, he is the reason. Well, defense can be slightly suspect too, but like, you look at Peterson, man, like, he is the reason why a lot of these games are like, we lose these games, why these games are too close. Like, I know I'm going back, but like, even that game against the Cowboys, when it was the game on the line, we were playing in Philly, we were marching down the field a lot. We should have been scoring more points instead of just 2 touchdowns that game. we should have scored way more points. But once again, Peterson's play calling is just, if this doesn't like, if these games have not shown you that Peterson is not the best play caller, I don't know what it's like. He should not be an offensive coordinator. And here's the crazy thing about this, guys. Remember, well, before Doug Peterson came here, he was the OC from the Chiefs in 2015, and they were an offense. They weren't the great, but they're an. And again, well, was Andy? I'm pretty sure he was calling the plays, or maybe it was Andy Reid, but he was the OC there, and they were not a top 10 offense. Granted, they had a very good defense. Like, their defense kept them in a lot of those games, but you know, that offense wasn't all that great. And now you kind of bring that swag over here to Philly with Peterson. And here's the thing. Yeah, if you get an OC, that would be great to call the plays and whatnot. But I'm going to talk about this later tonight. But you get an OC, right? The offense looking good. The play call is looking great. That OC is going to get a job offer somewhere. And who are we going to be still stuck with? Doug. So, I mean, the more you win these games, the more you know he's going to be safe from leaving. But I'm not going to sit here and say, you know, all is lovely and dandy and shit. But, like, I'm happy with this win. But it's like, Peterson, man, like Wentz bailed himself out with the interception, but like Peterson, man, you're not doing us any favors with his play calling. Like, you're not. Like, he really, really isn't. Like, I don't know what else to say about Peterson, man. I really don't know. Like, I'm happy with this win. I'm always happy with a win. But I just don't know how much more I can say with Doug Peterson calling the plays. But let's get back to the defense. Defense did their thing. I mean, granted, that large run from Daniel Jones was just embarrassing. Like, that was just god awful. Hopefully, you know, luckily he tripped, because they would have been talking about that play for like the longest time. And Corey Coleman, he's not been looking good. I think he just flourished in that system under I forgot that guy's name, in the Rams. I think he was just way better in that system than he was here. You know what I mean? And his efforts just like highly suspect. Who else? Like I said, the defense did good. Like I said, I'm going to talk about more about this later tonight. Also, probably the biggest MVP of the whole entire game besides Wentz, Evan Ingram. Thank you for dropping that pass. They were dropping that pass. I'm seeing Giants fans be like, man, cut Evan Ingram right now. How did he mess that up? Blah, blah, yeah. Yeah, these are the same Giants fans. I'll be like, well, before I get into that, now you know how we feel with Nelson Agholor on our team. Now you know that game in Atlanta, that was a drop touchdown pass. That game against that game against, you know, the Patriots last year, drop touchdown pass by who? Agholor. So yeah, Giants, you know how we feel. But then again, y'all will still say, he never should have been in that position in the first place. Like, yeah. Welcome to our world right there. But yeah, shout out to Evan Ingram, but he needs to get the hell out of New York. He'll go someplace and he'll flourish somewhere. Now, and Graham, I mean, don't get me wrong, like, Giants fans have every right to that one, because Evan Ingram has not been playing well thus far. Like, he had a lot of hype, but he just has not lived up to the hype. He's just got to go somewhere else and he'll flourish in another system. Like, hell, maybe make him go to the Patriots and he'll, like, you know, be like the best tight end in football right there. Most likely he will. But like I said, victory Friday, man. Happy with this win. Hoping you get on a run right now. I mean, the young guys are stepping up, and that's what I like to see. Charles Fulgham, another 70-yard game. Get him and Jalen Reagor back. Have Greg Ward there. Get John Hightower in there. Like, I'm loving these young receivers. Now, it does suck that it looks like Deshaun Jackson's gonna be out for the season after that dirty ass hit. You know what I mean? And he did have some spark. He did have some spark on our offense in that first drive. So it's gonna suck not having him on the team right now. It sucks. You know what I mean? And granted, you know, at this point now, I didn't care less about Alshon. I mean, there's a good article that I read the other day. He's still active. You know what I mean? Like, Eagles kept saying, oh, he'll be fine by week 1. He'll be fine by this, that, and the third. But like, we're just wasting money to a guy that's not even playing right now. Like, I don't know. Well, I'll get more into that later. But like, so I'm just parting to my job right now. But so I guess later, me and Pat are gonna be talking about, you know, the game and, you know, what we can do to, you know, to, like, you know, continue like get on this roll that we can start developing later this season. All right. It's Baro Knuckle signing off. See you guys next time. See you guys later tonight. And also, continue watching the Resident Evil 4 videos I'm posting for Halloween. You know, Halloween is fastly around the corner, so I gotta hurry and get this game done. So, see you guys next time. Take care. Peace.